Chapter 2. Then after 14 years I went up again into Jerusalem with Barnabas, taking Titus also with me. And I went up by revelation, and communicated to them the gospel I preach among the nations, but in private to those of reputation, so that I was not running or had run in vain. But not even Titus, who was with me, being a Greek, was compelled to be circumcised. Through these false brethren, who secretly slipped in to spy out our liberty which we have in Christ Jesus, that they might bring us into bondage, whom we did not yield in submission to for an hour, that the truth of the gospel might remain with you. And from those who were supposed to be something, whatsoever they were, it makes no difference to me. God does not regard the person of man, for those of reputation contributed nothing to me. On the contrary, when they saw that I had been entrusted with the gospel to the uncircumcised, even as Peter for the circumcision, for he who worked in Peter to the apostleship of the circumcision also worked in me unto the Gentiles, and recognizing the grace given me, James and Cephas and John, who were the recognized pillars, gave to Barnabas and me the right hand of fellowship, that we should go to the Gentiles, and they to the circumcision, only that we should remember the poor, which I was also eager to do. But when Peter came to Antioch, I opposed him to his face, because he was wrong. For until certain ones came from James, he ate with the Gentiles. But because they came, he withdrew and separated himself, being afraid of the circumcision. And other Jews joined in his hypocrisy, so that even Barnabas was led away by their hypocrisy. But when I saw that they were not acting rightly according to the truth of the gospel, I said to Peter before them all, If you, being a Jew, live like a Gentile, and not like a Jew, then how can you compel the Gentiles to live like Jews? We are Jews by birth, and not of the Gentile sinners. We know that a man is not made righteous by the works of the law, because they are not through the faith of Jesus Christ. And we have believed in Jesus Christ, so that our righteousness might be by the faith of Christ, and not by law works. For by the works of the law no one shall be made righteous. But if, while we seek to be made righteous in Christ, we are also found to be sinners, is Christ then the minister of sin? It cannot be. But if I build again that which I tore down, I make myself a transgressor. For through the law I died to the law, so that I might live to God. I am crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who lives, but Christ who lives in me. And the life that I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. I do not invalidate the grace of God, for if being made righteous comes through the law, then Christ died for no reason.